In other countries that you visited, their leaders, did they go through like academies, they go through leadership schools?
Some of them were just workers on the streets. Some of them were in the university. Some of them went through politics. Just different, varied backgrounds. Yeah. But one common trait is that there was something, there was a cause that they believed in. Yeah. There was something greater than personal,
a cause that they believed in,
than personal enrichment. Yes. There was something they believed in that they were willing to stake their lives, just like the United States. Yeah. How did it start? The United States, it wasn't the United States, it was a colony of England. Yes. And then when they started taxing them too much, they started with the Boston Tea Party. They had to kick the tea into the Boston Harbor, and the next thing you have was the revolution. They said no more taxation without representation. The king just wanted to tax them, and they had enough.
But were they doing that because they were one people? They were people of common ancestry. They were Europeans.
No.
Because they were here in Nigeria, we've got Hausas, we've got Yorubas, we've got Igbos, just to talk about the main tribes now.
They came from Holland. They came from Holland. They came from the UK.
But that's Europe.
Yes, but it's Europe. Yes. But guess what? There were slaves that came also from from Africa, and people came from different places, not just only from Europe. People came from Asia.
No, but the guys that made the initial decision to form the United States were white people.
You start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody has to start from somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
So we're in Nigeria, we're all blacks.
Okay.
The northerner,
that's a good one.
Yeah, the northerner is no different from the southerner.
Absolutely, yeah.
We bleed the same.
That's a good one.
We probably eat the same food.
Yes.
You know, they enjoy the meals from all parts of Nigeria. Those things are only shadows of the real thing. Yeah. The real thing is, do we have a shared destiny? Mm. This nation can be the most amazing nation, or we can keep pretending we don't have an issue. So my thing is this. You need a cause that you believe in. You have to become a leader with integrity that cannot be bought. You have to be a person that is looking not for your own personal gain. You see, public service should be honorable. It should not be a place where you go and enrich yourself. It should be a place where you're sacrificing for a greater good. Yeah. But that's not the case here.
What's the gain for sacrificing?
The thing is, you have.
What was the gain for it?
What's the gain for sacrificing?
Yeah, for sacrificing.
The thing is, you have a better nation.
No, not to you personally.
Personally?
Yes.
Why do you sacrifice?
Yeah, why would a person sacrifice a politician, some leader at the top? Why should they sacrifice? What do they gain from that?
The thing is see, the gain you have is not selfish. It's selfless. Yes. See, when we become selfish,
how do we make that? How do we popularize that? Make that to be in vogue for the people, so they realize that this guy, look at the sacrifice that he made for the nation. Look, we honor him for that.
Maybe we just need a new and a fresh, radical leader that will not put up with this. Yeah. See, we need to some of the young people I'm speaking to, even some people that are older, can still start this revolution from the heart of people. You see, we don't have to fight people. We don't have to become physically violent, but we have to raise our voices and say no. You see, we don't have to even yell. Yelling doesn't make you right. See, we have to have the facts on our side. Okay. We have to have a narrative that goes beyond intellectual stuff. It reaches the hearts of the people. So those are things we can do to change things. You see, if it reaches the heart, it can reach the head. If people see your passion, they're drawn to you, and then when you explain to them the reason why, you can build an army quickly of people that are willing to pay the price. They count the cost. That's what the people did in the United States. Let's look at those nations that have succeeded. What was the key? They had a common and a shared destiny. And they said, like what Patrick Henry said, give me liberty or give me death. He was willing to lay his life for liberty. But today we have a different culture, especially in Africa, where corruption runs the day. Everybody's thinking what I can get now, and they don't care about the future generation. We need leaders that can build for the future. Not for 8 years. We need leaders that said 30 years from now, my policies will make this nation a better place.
On that note, Doctor, I want to thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
You're wonderful.
I
Always
appreciate
wonderful.
you. I appreciate you.
Good
Thank
job.
you.